The man flipped off the driver behind him, but his car suddenly blew a tire. As he got out to change it, the other guy pulled up. Remembering his rude gesture, he quickly sat back, pretending nothing happened. The big man mocked him, and he instantly lost his nerve. But instead of leaving, the brute backed up again. The man tried to reverse, but got stuck on the jack. When the brute got out, he hurried to apologize. But the man just smacked a bug flat on his windshield. The driver switched on the wipers, only to break one clean off. The brute walked to the back, yanked out the wrench, and despite constant apologies, kept smashing things. The man called the cops, but the brute ignored him. He tossed the wrench aside, glared at the broken glass, then climbed onto the hood, unbuckled his belt, dropped his pants, and washed the windshield with his bare body. After wiping off with a handkerchief, he cursed him for being soft and got back in his car. Furious, the man floored the gas, driving over the jack and ramming the brute's car toward the bridge edge. The brute cursed and tried to steer away, but the car kept sliding, tires spinning through dust until it plunged off the slope and flipped under the bridge. Thinking he'd finally gotten revenge, the man stepped out to check, then grabbed the wrench to tighten the bolts. Suddenly, the brute kicked through the glass, scaring him half to death. He struck wildly, splitting his own head, then grabbed a crowbar, but the tire wouldn't come loose. The brute climbed up the slope, and the man jumped into his car and sped off. The brute chased after him, but the man accelerated, ignoring the insults. Halfway down the road, he hesitated, then turned back. The brute was ahead. He hit the gas, but the brute rolled aside just in time. Blinded by rage, the man charged again, but a crack in the windshield blocked his view. He swerved into the sand. A wheel flew off, and the car spun out. The wheel rolled into the river. The new car was totaled. The airbag exploded, knocking him unconscious. The brute opened the trunk, threw things out, and tried to climb in, but a rock jammed the door. He kicked through the back seat and crawled inside. The man woke up, swung a fire extinguisher. They traded blows in the cramped car, grappling and biting. The man grinned when he gained the upper hand, but the brute clawed his face, neither backing down. The man triggered the extinguisher. White powder filled the car. The brute screamed. The man coughed violently. When the smoke cleared, the brute punched him hard, shoved him out, and looped a seatbelt around his neck. Suddenly, the car door snapped off, leaving the man hanging midair. Seeing him kick helplessly, the brute turned away. He tore off his sleeve, stuffed it into the gas tank, and lit it. The man gasped for air, then went still, but suddenly grabbed the brute's leg, pulling him down. The brute stomped and struggled, but the explosion hit before he could break free. When rescuers arrived, they saw nothing but flames and thick smoke. Once the fire was out, the two bodies were found pressed tightly together, so close